like to thank those on the front lines for your sacrifices, your commitment, and for keeping us safe. Thank you.
The Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. Kevin Naro back on the call for the final game of the day. Let's get this one underway. Let's meet the starting lineup for the San Benito Lady Hounds. First pitch in for a called strike one. Kate Garza leading it off for the Lady Hounds, batting second. Julissa Garcia in the third spot. Gadi Cincinnati batting fourth. Emily Delgado in the fifth spot. Jordan Ramos batting sixth. Bethany Aguilar in the seventh spot. The designated player, Faith Rodriguez. In the eighth hole is Alexa Vasquez. Batting ninth, Elisa Rubio. That's the starting lineup for Coach Denise Lida's club. Kelsey Pizarro in the circle for Rio Hondo. Gets ahead in the count quickly. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. KP delivers. Swung on. Chopper off the glove of Martinez. And Garza's going to be aboard. We're going to call that an infield single. Just like that, Kate Garza is aboard, the leadoff runner. Julissa Garcia comes to the plate. In earlier action, we saw Carissa Lopez, the freshman from Sherryland Pioneer, hit the walk-off single that punched Pioneer's ticket to the championship game to take on the Lyford Lady Bulldogs. That game going on tomorrow at 12:30. She went around for the strike. Julissa Garcia, the batter. Let's meet the starting defense for the Lady Bobcats. At third base, Angel Martinez. Jessica Vasquez over at first, the corners of the infield. Hey, Coach Garza here from Rio Hondo, checking out the Lady Cats. Here's the 0-1. That's in for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes to the batter, Garcia. With Pizarro in the circle, Domo de Jesus is playing second base, and Nayeli Garcia is at shortstop. That's the middle infield. Abby Torres calling the balls and strikes for the Lady Cats. 0-2 on the way. That pitch missing just a bit inside. A ball and 2 strikes. Emma Serna, the left fielder. Alize Herrera in center. Mallory Atkinson out in right field. That's the starting defense for Coach Brett Esparza. The 1-2, this one's fouled back and out of play, right to our left. The count will be a ball and 2 strikes. That's in the dirt. For ball 2, the runner Garza will stay put at first. Gadi Cisneros in the on-deck circle. She hit her 5th home run of the tournament. She hit 4 yesterday, hit 1 more today. She's continuing her tear, but San Benito lost 11-5 in their earlier matchup against the Lady Diamondbacks. That one's fouled off. Count will run at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first is Garza, the leadoff hitter. 2-2 on the way. KP gets the signs from Abby Torres. The 2-2 swung on, picked by Martinez at third, over to second, and in time to get the force play to Jesus covering. Garcia reaches first on the fielder's choice. This brings up the heavy hitter, Gadi Cisneros, who's, we just mentioned just moments ago, is having a heck of a tournament. Hit 4 home runs yesterday. 2 against Lyford, and then 2 against Mercedes, and hit 1 earlier today against Sherryland Pioneer. That pitch missing for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Cisneros the batter. Here's the 1-0 from Pizarro. That's inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the first. Garcia, the base runner, on first. She reached on the fielder's choice. Emily Delgado in the on-deck circle. Here's the 2-0. This one's fouled back. And that's strike number 1. The Lady Greyhounds dropped their opener today. Rio Hondo lost their ball game to Lyford as well. Rio Hondo is 0 for 3 in this tournament. The only team yet to win a game. Here's the 2-1. That one swung on, hard hit ball right back up the middle. That's a frozen rope. Garcia on second, 1 down. Cisneros on first. This brings up Emily Delgado. Runners on first and second. Still 1 down in the inning. Emily Delgado, the freshman, digs into the box. That pitch finding the river for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That's inside. A ball and a strike with 1 down. Pizarro thought she had that called for a strike. She now settles in. A ball and a strike. Runners on first and second. Pizarro, the juniors, her 3rd year on the varsity, who is a natural shortstop but can also step in the circle. Delgado thought about it but held back. She's ahead in the count. 2 balls and a strike. That pitch just missing. Not sure where that one missed. Count runs, 3 balls and a strike. Casanova, the pitcher for Pioneer, named the Hacienda She Has It player of the game. Went 7 innings, 5 hits, allowed 1 run, struck out 3. Really just made 1 mistake in that ball game. Was that 7th inning home run to Natalie Trevino. She was instrumental in that win for the Lady Diamondbacks, and now they have a date with the Lady Bulldogs. Just like that, the bases are going to be loaded. This brings up the heavy hitter Jordan Ramos, the junior. San Benito with a shot early to take the lead. Swung on. This one's to center field. Herrera gives chase, falls in for a single. Lida holding the runner at third. RBI single for Jordan Ramos. And the Lady Hounds have the early 1-0 lead. Cisneros to third, Delgado to second, Ramos at first on the RBI base knock. What number is it? Did you catch the number? 15? Her. Ramos is 15. Courtesy runner in the game for Jordan Ramos. Swinging, and an easy play to first. Gonna be safe at home. Abby Torres had it in her glove, would have been the force out. Just small errors that has been making the difference for Rio Hondo here, which should have been an out. San Benito takes advantage, and it's 2-0. Faith Rodriguez, the designated player, steps into the box, batting 7th in the order. Chopper, foul. That pitch missing high for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases full of Lady Hounds. Faith Rodriguez, the batter. Alexa Vasquez in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-1. That one swatted the other way, foul. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to Rodriguez. Right back to the pitcher, Pizarro. Back to Torres. Over to first. Safe at first. So the runner, Delgado, is out on the force play. Runner on third. Aguilar on second. Rodriguez reaches first on the fielder's choice. She legged that one out. Still a 2-0 ball game. Bases loaded. Alexa Vasquez at the plate. Upstairs for ball 1. If Rio Hondo can get out of this inning here, only allowing 2 runs, could be a lot worse here if San Benito can execute a couple hits. Considering the bases are loaded with just 1 down, they're able to get the second out now. That pitch is high. 2 balls and no strikes now. Pizarro ahead, behind in the count. Two balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0. That's in for a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Alexa Vasquez. Alyssa Rubio in the on-deck circle. San Benito Lady Greyhounds, the host team, hosting their first ever 2020 Lady Hound Invitational. Here's the 2-1 from Pizarro. Good eye from Vasquez. Count runs 3 balls and a strike. Top of the first, 2-0 San Benito with the lead. Here's the 3-1. That one fouled back. And the count will run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs in the inning and a big spot early in this one. Ground ball to Martinez. Taps on the bag at third for out number 3. Midway through the first, San Benito plates 2. Rio Hondo due up next. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the first inning. Rio Hondo is the home team, although they are playing on the home field of the Lady Greyhounds. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. Leading it off, Domo de Jesus. Batting second is Abby Torres, and the third spot is Emma Serna. De Jesus fouls that one back, a ball and a strike. In the cleanup spot, Nayeli Garcia. Batting fifth, Alyssa Salguero. She's the designated player. Batting sixth, Kelsey Pizarro. Batting seventh, Alize Herrera. And the 8-hole, and batting ninth, Mallory Atkinson. That's the starting lineup for the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. A ball and a strike. Emily Delgado towing the rubber for the Lady Greyhounds. The 1-1 fouled back. A ball and two strikes. Let's meet the starting infield for the Lady Hounds. Julissa Garcia, the second baseman. Bethany Aguilar, she's the shortstop. Alexa Vasquez playing third base. Scotty Cisneros is at first. And Jordan Ramos doing the catching tonight. That's the starting infield for the Lady Hounds. A ball and two strikes, Delgado. The freshman digs in. Here's the 1-2, the changeup. Misses, and it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count to the leadoff hitter, De Jesus. In left field is Elisa Rubio. Out in right field, Robin Gonzalez and Kate Garza. She's the center fielder, and that's the starting lineup defensively. For the Lady Greyhounds, the 2-2 pitch misses well upstairs. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Delgado gets the first strikeout of the night. 1 down in the inning. Handshakes and high fives to go around. Abby Torres now the batter. Be sure to follow us on the social media sites at Rio Sports Live on Instagram and Twitter. Give us a like there and give us a follow on Facebook as regional tournament action is underway. Check swing from Torres. She didn't go. A ball and no strikes. 1-0 on the way to Torres. She calls time. Now she steps out of the box. McAllen Memorial and Mac High soccer going on. Torres chases that one, a ball and a strike. One on the way to the batter, Torres. Hits this one, high fly ball, right center field, gone! The A-Train has just left the ballpark. Touch 'em all, kid. She'll take the tour. Abby Torres puts Rio Hondo on the board with the solo shot. Rio Hondo right back in this ball game. Emma Serna now the batter. Abby Torres hit a grand slam on Tuesday against Hidalgo. Her bat's starting to come around, and that's something Rio Hondo is going to need in the middle of the order. Emma Serna the batter, third batter in the order. That one missing upstairs, ball one. Jordan Ramos, the catcher, she's a junior. Calling the balls and strikes for the freshman Emily Delgado. Here's the 1-0. That's in for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Serna digs into the box. Rio Hondo in their black, white, and yellow uniforms. Serna takes that for strike 2 with the word selfless on the back. The American flag on the left sleeve and the come and take it flag on the right sleeve. Code black written on the front. It's a mantra that Rio Hondo certainly takes pride in. Here's the 1-2. And a good eye from Serna takes that outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nayeli Garcia awaits in the on-deck circle, the lone senior. Batting cleanup for the Lady Cats. Here's the 2-2. Whiffed at it and missed on the off-speed. Had her guessing. 2 down in the inning. So Delgado answering back after the strikeout. So shout out to Coach Dan Gomez and Ram Partida and Coach Denise Lira for hosting the tournament. I did not see Coach Gomez today, but I did get to catch up with Coach Partida. He's around here somewhere. Final game of the night as we wrap up the second day of the tournament. This one's hit hard and well foul for strike 1. Nayeli Garcia, the batter, batting in the cleanup spot. Alyssa Salgado waiting in the on-deck circle. That pitch fouled back. Garcia falls behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. That one just missing for ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Salgado in the on-deck circle. She's the DP. 2-1 ball game. Rio Hondo, the home team. 1-2 on the way from Delgado. Popped up. And there to make the grab at third base is Alexa Vasquez. We've played one. We head to the second. San Benito leads 2-1 on Rio Sports Live.
Today.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Palmview, Alton, West Laco, and Pharr. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live, top of the second inning. 9-1-2, the order due up for San Benito. Elisa Rubio, the batter. Kelsey Pizarro back in the circle. Kate Garza waiting in the on-deck circle. That pitch upstairs for ball one. Elisa Rubio, one of the freshmen on this team. 4 freshmen on the club. This one slapped, backhanded by Martinez. Over to first, throws offline, and that's going to be an error on Martinez, and Rubio will slide safely into second. Martinez, if she makes the throw, she'd have had her there for the out. But the throw was just offline. Jessica Vasquez getting the start at first base. Back to the top of the order, Kate Garza, the batter. Garza was looking to bunt, but quickly pulled back. No play at third. Coach Garza, the powerlifting coach and offensive line coach here, watching the Lady Bobcat softball team. A shout out to him. I'm sure he was just in the neighborhood, saw the lights on, came by to check out the team. That's going to be a base hit back up the middle. San Benito is going to get that run back on the RBI single from Kate Garza. Fine piece of hitting there from the leadoff batter. RBI base knock for Garza. This brings up Julissa Garcia. 3-1 San Benito lead. That pitch outside for a ball and no strikes. That pitch misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Hard hit ball down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Lita sending the runner. She's going to run all the way to the plate. That's going to score a run. Garza comes in to score. Garcia with a frozen rope down the right field line. It's going to make it 4-1 San Benito. Call that an RBI double. Cisneros comes to the plate. Now there will be a meeting in the circle. So now San Benito not only got a run back, but they added a little bit of an insurance run there. And a beautiful night for some softball. And again, it's got a little chilly out here as soon as the sun went down. De Jesus fields the easy grounder over to first. And in time, Cisneros is retired 4-3. 1 down in the inning. So Cisneros is retired. This brings up Emily Delgado. A runner on third is Garcia. Rio Hondo can play this one of 2 ways. It's a 4-1 game. A ground ball in the infield. They can check the runner at third and go 1. Depending on how aggressive San Benito will come out off the base paths. A ball and no strikes to Delgado. Pitcher versus pitcher. Kelsey Pizarro towing the rubber for Rio Hondo. Going against her counterpart, Delgado. Junior versus freshman. Pizarro pumps in a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. That's in for a called strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is upstairs. Counter uneven, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two on the way, 1 down. A runner on third is Garcia. A 2-run first and now a 2-run second here from San Benito. The 2-2 just missing upstairs. Coach Debbie Esparza liked that one. 3-2 on the way. That one got a piece of Delgado, and she'll take the free pass. So Delgado hit by the pitch. Runners will be on the corners, first and third. A ball and a strike. Before that hit by pitch. So now we'll have a clean slate. And Jordan Ramos comes to the plate. Runners on first and third for the Lady Hounds. That pitch is high for ball one. So again, tomorrow at 10:30 will be the third and fourth place game. And what's shaping up to be Mercedes San Benito, depending on what happens here tonight. And then the championship game will be Pioneer and Lyford at 12:30, the 1-0. Outside for ball two. That's going to be an interesting matchup. You have Pioneer, who lost to Lyford 8-1. Then they were able to turn around quickly, get a win against San Benito 11-5. Picked up a win last night against Rio Hondo 8-0. That's in for a strike. 2 balls and a strike, and a team that's playing some pretty good defense. And a very young club who's starting to really find their form. Eliana Casanova was our Hacienda She Has It player of the game. Two on the way. Count will run even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. That one poked the other way into right field. That's going to be an RBI single. That's 5-1 San Benito. Runners on first and second after the RBI single from Jordan Ramos. Garcia scores. Delgado to second. Ramos aboard on first. Now we'll get a courtesy runner. That's Janessa Silva. She'll be doing the courtesy running. Bethany Aguilar is the batter. She reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Runners on first and second. A 5-1 ball game. That's in for a strike. Count runs even, a ball and a strike. 1 down in the inning. Aguilar, the batter. Faith Rodriguez is in the on-deck circle. Ball to the shortstop, over to third for the out. 2 down in the inning. Aguilar reaches again. safely via the fielder's choice. This brings up Faith Rodriguez. That pitch in for a called strike. Pizarro sets. Here's the 0-1, fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes the count. Rodriguez, the batter, she's the designated player, batting 7th in the order. Hard hit ball past the third baseman, Martinez. Silva's holding up at third. This brings up Alexa Vasquez. 5-1 score. And the Lady Hounds have loaded the bases. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll give you a shout out on the air. It's a 5-1 San Benito lead. That's in for a called strike 1. Oh, 0-1 on the way. A ball and a strike now the count. A ball and the strike to the batter Vasquez. Bases loaded. A ball that's going to sneak over, and the throw over to first for the out. Jesus gets the Lady Cats out of the jam. Midway through the second, 5-1, San Benito leads. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you can get the best-selling vehicle in America, a 2019 Ford F-150 for just 0 interest for 72 months, 0 payments for 90 days, and 0 money down. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the second inning. It is a 5-1 San Benito lead, the host team here at the 2020 Lady Hound Invitational. 5, 6, 7, the order due up for Rio Hondo. Alyssa Salgado leading it off. Sees the first pitch in for a called strike 1. Oh, 1 on the way. That That misses outside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to the batter, Silguero. Kelsey Pizarro waiting in the on-deck circle. A pretty healthy crowd. This one's fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 on the way. Delgado in the circle. That one missing high for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count, bottom of the second. 5-1, San Benito with the lead. The 2-2 right there for a called strike 3, right down the middle. Brings up Kelsey Pizarro. Pizarro steps into the box for the first time tonight. Takes the first pitch for a ball. No balls and a strike, 1 out. Alize Herrera in the on-deck circle. That one fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes to Pizarro. Pretty busy day on hand for us here at Rio Sports Live. A lot of basketball going on. 4 teams in the regional tournament. That pitch misses for ball 1. Fourth softball game of the day for us here on Rio Sports Live. There were 5 games. And of course, Bert Ruiz and I have got to take a break at some point. Yesterday we took a lunch break for the, I believe it was the 2 o'clock game. We did the first 2 games, took a break, then covered the next 2 back to back. This morning we started things off with Lyford and Mercedes. And took a little bit of a risk and took the 11:30 game off. Then Bert and I went toe-to-toe with a triple header. But we're here, we're ready to roll. In the bottom of the second inning, 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 down. Kelsey Pizarro with a healthy at-bat here. Herrera waiting in the on-deck circle. So the 3rd and 4th place game is at 10 a.m. Here's the 2-2. That one fouled back. So the 3rd and 4th place game is at 10 a.m. It's looking to be Mercedes and the winner here. Free Pizarro is here. She's going to get a picture of her sister Kelsey. And then the championship game at 12:30. That we know will be both Pioneer and Lyford. 2-2 on the way. Pizarro pops this one up. There to make the grab is Cincinnati's for out number 2. So Pizarro is retired after a lengthy at-bat. Free Pizarro, the younger sister of Kelsey and the youngest of the Pizarro group. She'll be in a Rio Hondo uniform in just a couple of years. She'll also be towing the rubber just like her sister. Herrera pops this one up, foul, but there to make the grab for out number 3 is Vasquez. 1-2-3 inning. Lady Cats go down in order as we head to the 3rd. San Benito leads 5-1. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Top of the 3rd inning. 9-1-2 the order due up for San Benito. Elisa Rubio, the batter. Reached on an error in the 2nd inning, later scored a run. New pitcher in the game for the Lady Bobcats, Nayeli Garcia, the senior, will step in the circle. Domo de Jesus will stay at 2nd. Pizarro will slide over to her natural position at shortstop. Rubio leading it off for San Benito. Top of the 3rd. Angel Martinez, the batter, or rather the 3rd baseman, right to Martinez. Over to Vasquez at 1st for the out. One pitch and one out. Jessica Vasquez, the senior there, getting the start at first base. Kate Garza now the batter, back to the top of the order. Garcia. Gets that to fall for a strike. Julissa Garcia in the on-deck circle. That one missing for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Garcia. That skips in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Garza's 2 for 2, legged out an infield single in the first, then had an RBI single and a run scored in the second inning. Two one on the way from Garcia. She deals. That one just missing low. Count runs, 3 balls and a strike. Here's the 3-1. That's in for a called strike 2. Garza thought she had the free pass. Three-two on the way. That one missing outside for a ball. Garza draws the walk. Garza has been aboard all 3 times. Julissa Garcia now the batter. She's scored twice, reaching on a fielder's choice in the first, then had that RBI double in the second. Garcia missing high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Garcia. Changeup swung on, hit the other way on the run. This one's going to go all the way to the wall. Lita looking to send the runner. She does. Garza rounding third, headed for home. And here comes the throw. No throw. That's going to be an RBI triple. And a 6-1 San Benito lead. Garza rounding the bases. Comes home to score her second run. Now this brings up Gadi Cisneros. They've been cautious with her. She's 1 for 1. Takes the first pitch for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored in the first and grounded into a 4-3 put out in the second inning. Cisneros with 5 home runs throughout the tournament. That one over the outstretched glove of Pizarro, and that's going to be a 7-1 San Benito lead on the RBI base knock from Cisneros. Lady Greyhounds with the lead, top of the third. And that's upstairs for a ball. Pretty good crowd on hand. Fans really enjoying the seats right above the dugouts on both sides. And you have your traditional stands here right behind the backstop. Ball and a strike to the batter, Delgado. Here's the 1-1. Just got a piece of it foul. Trying to pull that one towards the left field wall with a home run swing there from Delgado. One, two on the way. Double play is in order. That one missing high. For ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Cisneros aboard on first. That pitch is high for ball 3. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the third inning. That one missing, ball 4. Cinceneros will slide over to second. Delgado will be on first. Jordan Ramos comes to the plate. Quick timeout on the field. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live after the quick timeout. Jordan Ramos comes to the plate. That's in for strike 1. Oh, 1 on the way. Ramos sticks back into the box. She's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles and 2 RBIs. That one missing for a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Ramos had to get out of the way of that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Ramos just got a piece of that one. Counter run even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two on the way. 2 runners on, 1 down. Here in the top of the 3rd inning. Here's the 2-2 from Garcia. Got her to swing on the off speed. Martinez taps on the bag at 3rd for the 2nd out. Ramos will reach first safely on the fielder's choice. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Two down in the inning, and Janessa Silva will be the courtesy runner, otherwise known as JK. Bethany Aguilar now the batter. First pitch missing for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Two balls and a strike. That one just missing. Correction, that's now 3-1. That one looked good from here. But Aguilar works the count. 3 balls and a strike. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Garcia with the off speed. Smacked the other way off the glove of Pizarro. Silva's going to come around to score. That's going to be an RBI single. (8-1) San Benito. Ramos, well, that's Silva at second. Courtesy running for Ramos. Aguilar gets the RBI single. Faith Rodriguez, the batter, the designated player. 1 for 1 with a single in the second. Grounded into a fielder's choice in the first. That's up high for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Rodriguez, the batter, fouls that one back. 2 balls and a strike. 4 sophomores on the roster. Alexa Vasquez, Jalen Huerta, Benita Gonzalez, and Julissa Garcia, all sophomores. Takes that looking for a called strike 2. 4 sophomores and 4 freshmen on the varsity. 5 juniors. This one slapped the other way. Janessa Silva, Caitlin Garza, Robin Gonzalez, Jordan Ramos, Megan Cavazos. Just 2 seniors on the roster for San Benito and a young club. Clarissa Cavazos and Gadi Cisneros, the other senior. But this is a young San Benito team. And you're seeing the Jordan Ramoses, the Kate Garzas of the program. All they've known is Coach Lita. She's in her 3rd year. Gadi Cisneros, the lone remaining member to have played for both Coach Christy Leal and Coach Denise Lita. 2 years ago, it was a little different when you had Joanna Gonzalez in her senior class with Audrey Huerta and Destiny Hernandez in that group. Those were seniors when Coach Lira took over the program. They played for both Coach Elias Martinez their freshman year, then played for Coach Leal, then played for Coach Denise Lira, so they had 3 coaches. They were in that transition year here in San Benito. Ground ball to the shortstop, Pizarro over to third, and in time for the 3rd out. Midway through the 3rd, San Benito leads 8-1. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
And build an insurance and financial service business.
Then we would like to show you how we can help.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Before you have time to worry.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live, bottom of the third. 8-1, San Benito with the lead. Eight, 9-1, up for Rio Hondo. Angel Martinez, the batter, leading it off. Swing and a miss for a strike. Mallory Atkinson in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-1 from Delgado to Martinez. She takes for strike two looking. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. That's up and away, and that one gets away from Ramos. Now Coach Debbie Esparza doing some coaching here to Atkinson in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-2. That's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on the way. Delgado delivers, and that's a strikeout. Quick out for San Benito. Mallory Atkinson now the batter. Atkinson the batter. 1 out. That ball outside for ball 1, a ball and a strike. Be sure to follow us on the social media sites at Rio Sports Live on Twitter and Instagram. Give us a follow on Facebook. One 0 on the way. And a late swing from Atkinson. And the count runs even. A ball and a strike. Domo de Jesus in the on-deck circle. One on the way. Delgado pitches that one in, and it's a swing and miss. One ball, 2 strikes to count. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts from Delgado. Atkinson goes down swinging back to the top of the order. Domo de Jesus digs into the box. First pitch in for a called strike one. De Jesus is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 0-1 on the way. Delgado in the circle gets 2 straight strikeouts to start the inning. De Jesus chased that one up in the zone. The count is 0-2. On the way from Delgado. Sets and delivers. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Delgado strikes out the side. We head to the fourth, 8-1. San Benito leads. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Of Maston. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Top of the fourth inning. San Benito with the lead. 8-9-1 the order for the Lady Greyhounds. Alexa Vasquez leading it off for San Benito, 8-9-1. She's 0 for 2. Chases that one up in the zone. Fouled it off, a ball and a strike. Hidalgo falls to Bernie, 45-26. One of the games going on tonight in the regional tournament. Harlan beat Pioneer 71-65. And Brandeis ends Los Fresnos' season with a 64-52 win. So the Valley 0 for 3 at the regional tournament. The last hope are the Santa Maria Cougars in 2A. Their game just getting underway at 8 o'clock. The 1-2 swung on, popped up. Herrera giving chase, makes the catch. 1 down. Alize Herrera, the freshman center fielder, gets that for the first out of the inning. Vasquez is 0 for 3. Now a substitution in. Clarissa Cavazos will come to the plate. She'll be batting for Elisa Rubio. So Cavazos, one of 2 seniors on the roster. Will come to the plate. Now some substitutions in here from Coach Lita. That's in for a strike. Lady Hounds with the 8-1 lead. Coach Lita now getting some of her players some at-bats. Missing for ball 1, a ball and a strike. Clarissa Cavazos at the plate. Hits this one. Catching the ball is Kelsey Pizarro at shortstop. Leaping grab made by KP, and that's out number 2. Lady Cat defense likes that one. Mallory Atkinson running all the way from right field to the shortstop position to give her buddy a high five. Kate Garza, the batter, back to the top of the lineup. Yeah, well, Garza didn't like that one. Here's the 0-1. And Garza just all smiles in the box. Falls behind the count, no balls, 2 strikes. That happens when you're a hitter. Step into the box and get a pitch that you didn't think was a strike. She hits this one the other way, right center field. That one's off the wall. Garza's rounding first, headed for second. That's going to be a stand-up double for the junior, Kate Garza. She's 3 for 3 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Falling behind in the count quickly, 0-2. Garza sent that one to the right center field wall. This one popped up. Shallow right field on the run as Atkinson makes the out. Midway through the 4th, San Benito leads 8-1 on Rio Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the fourth inning, Rio Hondo coming to the plate. Abby Torres responsible for the lone run up on that scoreboard. She swatted that solo home run. Torres fouls this one back. Hit that home run in the first inning. Abby Torres, one of the better hitters in the district, one of the more disciplined hitters I've seen. Bursting onto the scene as a freshman. And then last year as a sophomore, batted in the middle of the order. Now she's bumped up to second. Here's the 0-1. Low for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Emma Serna in the on-deck circle. Nayeli Garcia to follow. Torres digs in. Here's the 1-1 and a good eye from Abby T. That's in for ball 2. The couple of nicknames for Abby Torres. You can go Abby T or you can go the A-Train. The reason why she was given the name Abby T because when she was a freshman, Abby Alvarado was on the club as a senior, the senior catcher. They called her Abby, and this was Abby T for Abby Torres. Torres started her career in Rio Hondo as a left fielder. She fouls that one off. Started as a left fielder, and she's a part of that junior class we talk about. And she was playing left field while the catching duties belongs to Abby Alvarado. Both Abby and Annie, the twins, are up at Sul Ross University out in West Texas in Alpine. 2-2 on the way. Miranda Martinez, another former Lady Cat, over at Laredo. That's in the dirt. Miranda Martinez was a senior on that coveted 2017 team. Bianca Cruz graduated the same year as the twins, Annie and Abby Alvarado. She's up at Prairie View A&M. And last year, the addition of Erica Cortez. She's up at UTSA. But Abby Torres definitely has a lot of playoff experience. Here's the 3-2 payoff pitch. This one's fouled back. That one almost hit the lighting right there, and then we would have had another problem. This morning we got here to the park at about 7:30 in the morning, and Coach Partida had a maintenance crew up there working on the lights that got hit in yesterday's game with Mercedes and San Benito. Right here to my left, there's still a couple of pieces of glass here next to me, and we could have had another problem there. But nonetheless, everything's okay. Here's the 3-2. That's in the dirt. Torres draws the walk. Emma Serna, the batter. And of course, Torres played again left field as a freshman, then made the move over to catcher last year, and this year she's been lobbying between third base and catcher. Her freshman year, they went 3 deep in the postseason. That's when they had that classic 1-game playoff against Divine. That was that crazy comeback that Rio Hondo put together. Sedna trying to lay down the bunt. Checking to see if she went around. She did not. A ball and a strike to Serna. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. Garcia in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for a strike. And then last year, of course, Torres' sophomore year, the Lady Cats went back to the Sweet 16. Here's the 1-1. Sedna lays down the bunt right back to Delgado. Throws over to second. And a wise play made by the youngster. 1 down in the inning. As Sedna reaches on the fielder's choice, this brings up Nayeli Garcia. Now, as a hitter, when you're trying to lay down the sacrifice bunt, you don't want to bunt it right back to the pitcher, because you give them the opportunity to quickly turn around and check the runner on second, and most often you can get that lead runner. You want to lay it down anywhere but straight to the pitcher. The right idea. Lady Cats unable to execute the sacrifice bunt. 1 down, the runner on first is Sedna. Garcia steps into the batter's box. She's 0 for 1. She popped up to the third baseman in her first trip to the plate. Falls behind in the count early, no balls and a strike. Speaking of stories and where these kids have been, Nayeli Garcia, the lone remaining member of the team that was a part of that 2017 team. She was a freshman that year. Here's the 0-1. Garcia fouls that one back. So Nayeli Garcia has been one of the more household names in Rio Hondo softball. Been around for a lot of big games, and her freshman year she went to the region final. Sophomore year, she went 3 deep to the shortstop, over to first for the second out of the inning on the 6-3 putout. Sedna will advance to second base. Bethany Aguilar, the shortstop, with a nice play. Julissa Salceda, now the batter. She'll be coming in the 5th spot. So a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout up here. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. After the quick timeout, Julissa Sauceda, the batter. 2 outs in the inning. Taking a check swing, she didn't go. That's high for ball 1. Kelsey Pizarro in the on-deck circle. One 0 on the way. A swing and a miss. The count runs even, a ball and a strike. 2 down in the inning. The runner on second is Serna. Emily Delgado still in the circle for the Lady Hounds. Bottom of the 4th, 8-1 ball game. Sauceda hitting for Salguero. 1-1 on the way. That pitch in for a called strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Pizarro in the on-deck circle. Alize Herrera in the on-deck circle, or rather in the hole. She follows Pizarro. 1-2 on the way. That one's high for ball 2. Sedna thought about going, but gets back to the bag. Two on the way. Delgado sets and delivers. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. We are through 4 as we head to the 5th. San Benito leads 8-1. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Quality in provider services.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports 5, #1.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its...
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. In the Top of the 5th inning. 8-1 San Benito with the lead. 3-4-5 the order due up. Gotti Cisneros leading it off for the Lady Greyhounds. First pitch in for strike 1. No balls and a strike. Emily Delgado waiting in the on-deck circle. 8-1's your score, top of the 5th, Cisneros. It's 2 for 3. That ball skips in the dirt. A ball and a strike. Cisneros got a single and scored a run in the first, grounded out on a 4-3 put out in the second. Then had an RBI single in the third. Here's the 1-1. One missing, 2 balls and a strike. Cisneros, one of 2 seniors on the team, sees that in for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Delgado in the on-deck circle. (3-1) on the way. Here's the pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 4. Not going to give Cisneros anything to hit. That's a leadoff walk. Delgado now the batter. She's reached all 3 times. She walked twice in the first and in the third, then was hit by the pitch in the second. That one hit right back up to center field. That's going to be a base hit. Cisneros to second. Delgado gets her first hit of the night. She's 1 for 1. 8-1 game. This brings up the batter, Jordan Ramos. Another shot here for the Lady Greyhounds to add to their lead. They got 2 runs in the first, 3 in the second and the third. This one fouled back for a strike. Bethany Aguilar in the on-deck circle. Ramos is 2 for 2 with a pair of RBIs, 2 singles in the first and in the second, and reached on a fielder's choice in the third. Here's the 0-1. That's in for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. (0-2) on the way. That one missing outside for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. (1-2) on the way from Nayeli Garcia. That one swung on. There's a drive. No doubt about it. 3-run shot from Jordan Ramos. Touch 'em all, kid. She'll take the tour. And Jordan Ramos with the 3-run shot. It's now 11-1 San Benito. Three-run home run from Ramos. Still nobody down in the inning. This brings up Bethany Aguilar. Aguilar will step into the box. Now timeout called in the circle. Rio Hondo is going to regroup. That one was sent over the left center field wall. That one got the crowd going. 11-1, San Benito with the lead. Garcia surrendered the 3-run home run, so now there's 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second, 3 in the third, and 3 more here in the fifth. Still nobody down. And now Megan Cavazos is going to grab a bat. She's going to be batting for Bethany Aguilar. Some changes made here to the lineup. So the Lady Greyhounds coming to life here, rebounding from that earlier loss to Pioneer. They're in good shape to ride this one home. First pitch in for strike 1. The 0-1 swung on, that's a foul ball. Megan Cavazos coming into the game. She pitched earlier today against Sherryland Pioneer. Coach Lira tracked down that foul ball pretty quickly, and she gets it back into Torres. Oh-2 on the way. This game pushing close to 2 hours. Have an hour and 47 here on our watch. Here's the 0-2. That one missing, a ball and 2 strikes. Final game of the day before we head into the consolation round. Heads up over on the third base side. Coach Lida showing off some quick feet there. Third and fourth place game. It's shaping up to be Mercedes and Rio Hondo. And then the championship game between Lyford and Pioneer. That one's shaping up to be a pretty good rematch. Here's the 1-2. Just got on top of the changeup. Charging is Martinez over to first. Stretching and making the grab for the first out. Robin Gonzalez will grab a bat. Gonzalez will be batting in the 7th spot for Faith Rodriguez. That pitch misses for a ball. That one hit the other way, and that's going to fall in for a single. Robin Gonzalez grabs a bat, steps in, and hits this one the other way. 1 out single for Gonzalez. That's in for strike 1. Now Benita Gonzalez, she'll grab a bat. Hits this one foul. A sophomore is Gonzalez. Coach Lita flexing her lineup here just a bit. Getting some of her players some at-bats with an 11-1 lead in the 5th. That one's hit foul. The 0-2 misses. A ball and 2 strikes. That's in for ball 2. Count runs even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. The runner on first is Robin Gonzalez. Here's the 2-2. That one again fouled off. Heads up Coach Lita over on the third base box. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 on the way. That's a called strike 3. Caught the outer half of the plate there. 2 outs. San Benito with a comfortable 11-1 lead. That one hit right back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Clarissa Cavazos, the senior, keeps the inning alive. Runners on first and second. Two down. Coach Lita giving direction to her runners. Back to the top of the order. And Garza's hit by the pitch. So now Gonzalez will slide over to third. Cavazos to second. Now Janessa Silva will bat for Julissa Garcia. Kate Garza was 3 for 3. She was bidding for her 4th hit of the night. She walked in the 3rd, had a hit in the 1st, 2nd, and 4th inning. And in her last at bat here, she was just hit by the pitch. That one fouled back for strike 1. Bases are loaded. That one missing. A ball and a strike. 2 outs in the inning. Bases loaded after Garza was hit by the pitch. J.K. Silva at the plate. Swinging. Ground ball to the shortstop. Pizarro over to third for the 4th play. Midway through the 5th. 11-1. San Benito leads. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Hi, we're Robert Mello, Favorite Hats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Is in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
This game.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the fifth. 6-7-8 up for Rio Hondo. Kelsey Pizzato, the batter, leading it off. Pizzato is 0 for 1 with a pop-up in the second inning. Delgado back in the circle. Fires the first pitch. There's a drive. Left center field. Over the wall and gone. Kelsey Pizzato with the solo home run. Touch 'em all, kid. She's going to take the tour. KP with the home run. And Free Pizzato, the younger sister of Kelsey, sprinted down from the stands just to tell her sister she did a good job. She was right here to our right. So Rio Hondo gets on the board. Alize Herrera now the batter. First pitch for a ball. It's an 11-2 ball game in the bottom of the fifth. One 0 on the way. A big swing and miss. One ball and one strike to the freshman Alize Herrera. And Alize fouls that one back. A ball and two strikes. One, two on the way. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. So 1 down in the inning. Angel Martinez will be the batter. Mallory Atkinson in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss for a strike. Angel Martinez, the batter, she's 0 for 1, struck out in the third. Here's the 0-1. Oh, 2 on the way. Here's the 0-2 and a swing and a miss for the strikeout. So after surrendering the leadoff home run to Pizarro, Delgado responds with back-to-back strikeouts, 2 outs. Mallory Atkinson, the batter. That misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Atkinson, the 9th batter in the order. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the third. De Jesus, the batter. 1-0, the swing and miss. Count runs even, 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 down. 11-2 ball game. And the swing and miss for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 down. That one fouled back. Count will stay at 1-2. That pitch fouled back, a ball and 2 strikes. And a good at-bat from Atkinson. De Jesus waiting in the on-deck circle. 11-2, San Benito with the lead. Here's the 1-2. That one missing for a ball. Count runs even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch on the way. That's in the dirt. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Over to first for the 3rd out, and that's the ball game. 11-2 is the final. That wraps up the 2nd day of our coverage here at the 2020 Lady Hound Invitational. The Lady Greyhounds pick up the 11-2 win, and we will sort out what's going to be happening tomorrow. As far as I understand, it will be San Benito and Mercedes with the rematch at 10 a.m. Then followed by the championship matchup between Pioneer and Lyford. Our Hacienda, she has it, player of the game. The junior Kate Garza, the leadoff batter, collected 3 hits, reached base on all 5 trips to the plate. She's our Hacienda, she has it, player of the game. Final score from San Benito. Lady Hounds take this one 11-2. Saying so long and good night from San Benito. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.